am insanely picky about the perfumes that make it into my collection. I am creating a hyper-curated perfume collection, which means that I am very intentional about the perfumes that I add to that collection and the perfumes that I truly invest in and love. And today I am sharing with you my 5-point checklist that basically determines whether or not a perfume will make it, whether or not a perfume makes the cut and makes it to my curated collection. So my number one question, my first question before a perfume can make it into my curated collection is, am I obsessed? Okay, I don't look at my perfumes only at whether or not they are a high quality perfume, okay? Quality is like the bare minimum in order to get into my collection, okay? We're assuming that each and every one of the perfumes that arrive, that get into my collection, that earn the right to be in my curated collection, we're assuming that they have a high quality, okay? We're assuming that they're made of the highest quality possible, that they perform, and that they do the thing and they do the thing right, okay? We're assuming that. The first question is, am I obsessed? Okay, can I not get enough of this perfume? When I smell it, am I just instantly transported? Am I just drooling over how delicious this smell is? And I mean, that doesn't mean, oh, all of them are gourmands or all of them. No, it means that I love the smell, okay? And I've talked about that with several of the perfumes that I have in my curated collection right now, where they're very different. They have completely different personalities from one another, but I'm obsessed with them, okay? I can't get enough of them. And I can't necessarily name a moment where it's like, oh, I'm tired of it. No, I love it. I am absolutely and completely obsessed with the fragrance. And so that is the first question. Am I obsessed? The second question is it unique? I think that there's a lot of perfumes, and I've again talked about this a lot on my channel, where so many of the perfumes on the market, they smell like something else. I think that there's a lot of perfumes being pumped out, and so sometimes what you end up with is a lack of imagination and just this desire to produce and have high quantity, okay? Quantity over quality. And instead of really investing in a new smell, in a new, fragrance, and a new scent, people just pump out the same exact smell over and over and over and over and over again, okay? Oh, it's another marshmallow perfume. Oh, it's another floral perfume. Oh, it's another rose perfume, okay? They just continue to pump out the same exact fragrance. And when I smell a fragrance where it's like, this is original, like all of the impression brands, they're trying to copy this. Everything is trying to copy this. This is original, this is unique, and this was completely developed out of the imagination of a perfumer. This was not inspired or based off of any other perfume. This was developed purely from the imagination of a perfumer. And it's unique, it's individualistic. A major thing that is pretty important to me is that I don't want to smell like everybody else. And that goes into the uniqueness of the perfume. I don't want to smell like anybody else. I want to smell like me, right? I want it to be one of those deals where it's sort of that signature scent kind of situations where it's like, oh, when I smell this, I think of you, or it smells like you, or I know that this is yours because it smells like you. People know what you smell like. And so when a perfume is unique, you are automatically going to get that in some fashion. Even if there's even if you have a number of perfumes in your curated collection, it's unique and it's associated with you. And so uniqueness is, it's high on the list, right? It has to be unique. Number 3 is versatility, okay? Is it versatile? And this is something else that I've talked about before on my channel, is where I don't buy perfumes that I'm never gonna wear. I mean, personally, my life, for instance, I'm not gonna buy a perfume that I'm only gonna wear if I get invited to a ball, okay? If I am invited to a really special gala where I have to buy a special occasion dress. I'll be honest with you, I've never been to an event like that. So why would I buy a perfume that is for an event like that? Why would I buy a perfume that I'm never gonna wear, okay? When it comes to my curated collection, these are perfumes that it's like, I want to wear them and I want to wear them constantly. And so versatility is incredibly important to me, okay? Whether it's the fact that, oh, it can go from day to night, or if it's something where it's like, it's seasonless, or if it's something where it's like, I can wear this on a casual day, or I can wear this on a super busy professional day, or I can wear this, to a night out. It's versatile, okay? There's not this like very set situation where you have to wear a perfume. Now, it's okay if you have like one perfume that it's like, oh, like this is my special occasion perfume. Or if you like, if your life is a series of special occasions, then yeah, you should probably have some special occasion perfumes. That's what I'm really specifying here, is that it's like, this has to be versatile and it has to work with your life, okay? Versatile within your life. Does it fit? Does it fit, okay? Because I am not somebody that it's like, oh, I'm investing in something just to sit on my shelf and look at. No, I want to use it. I love this perfume. I'm obsessed with this perfume and it's unique and it makes me, right? Like it makes me feel very individualistic. And so I want it to be versatile. I want it to be a perfume that it's like, I'm going to wear this a lot, okay? And it's going to be associated with me in some capacity. So versatility is key. Question number 4 is, does it give me main character energy? And I feel like main character energy is sort of a trendy thing. I feel like it was trendy like maybe a month or two ago. And then I got on the bandwagon a little bit late. Typical. But I also think that main character energy, like that idea is incredibly important. That idea is incredibly important because I think that main character energy, what that means is that you have power over your life, okay? You have power to make decisions in your life. You have the power to change the course of your life and to decide. And it also means that you have power and significance in that you have impact. And so when you are wearing perfumes that don't make you feel that way, like whatever, personally, a perfume makes me feel a very certain way. And I want to have perfumes that it's like, this makes me feel I have purpose, basically, okay? This makes me feel good about myself. And it's not just, oh, I'm confident. No, this is a perfume that it's like, this makes me feel like the main character, okay? The spotlight is on you, okay? It's not like you're a puppet or that there's somebody else puppeteering you and it's all about the puppeteer, right? It's not about that, but that the spotlight is on you. Like you are a person. You are, in fact, the person making the decisions. You are the person taking the actions. And there are a very select few perfumes that it's like when I wear this perfume, I feel like I am important. Like I feel like I am important, even if it's like, oh, all I'm doing is driving to Walmart, but I feel important, right? You feel like you have importance and that you have some sort of significance in your life. Now, I'm not saying that perfume is what gives you significance. Because you breathe, you have significance and you have importance, okay? But the fact is that sometimes we need a little bit of help to make us feel that way. Sometimes we need a little bit of encouragement and a little bit of stimulation to help us feel like we have significance, like we have importance and purpose. And a perfume is oftentimes just a ticket for me to feel that way. And that is a very important thing to me, and it's important enough that it's on my list as far as what makes it to my curated perfume collection, okay? I don't want a perfume that it's like, oh, yeah, like when I wear it, whatever. No, I want a perfume that it's like, this makes me feel amazing. Like, I feel different when I wear this perfume, and I feel different in a good way. Now, the 5th question, the 5th thing on the checklist, and this is like a pretty basic question, and that is, would I repurchase? Okay, in layman's terms, like, let's follow the money, okay? Where the money goes, that is what is important to you, okay? Like, that is a proven thing time and time again. Where you're putting your money, that is what is important to you. And if you're willing to repurchase something, if you're looking at it and thinking, if I run out of this perfume, I need to buy another bottle. If you're looking at something and you're thinking, maybe I'll buy 2 bottles because I never want to run out and I don't want them to discontinue, right? Like, if that is what you are thinking, then that is a perfume that makes it to a curated collection. And that is, like, that's what I think, okay? For instance, like the Ellis Brooklyn Sweet perfume. There's something in me that thinks, maybe I want to buy 2 bottles of that because what if they stop making it? Okay, like, if you follow the money, you know that's important to you. That you love something. That it's, like, made some sort of impact and you are more obsessed than just, oh, I like it. You're obsessed in that I must have it, right? Like, if I have it once, then I have to have it again. And so, would I repurchase this perfume, okay? Is there gonna be, like, if I had a perfume tray, is there gonna be like a dust ring and I have to fill it in with the same exact perfume? If that is the case, then it makes it to my curated collection, okay? And so those are my 5 questions. Those are the 5 questions on my curated collection list is, am I obsessed? Is it unique? Is it versatile? Does it give me main character energy? And would I repurchase it, okay? I also want to make it very clear that just because I have a very curated collection, and I've said this in another video, I have a curated collection, that doesn't mean that I'm not wearing, that doesn't mean that I don't have other perfumes. It simply means that perhaps I have a perfume and when it's done, then I just don't repurchase it ever again, okay? It's not a part of my curated collection. My curated collection is the collection where it's like, these are me. Like, these perfumes are so me, it's disgusting, okay? It's disgusting how me these perfumes are, okay? It's like, you feel like you're being stalked with how you, the perfumes in your curated collection are. And so those are my 5 questions. Those are my 5 questions. And these points are really addressing how a perfume makes me feel, okay? How do these perfumes make me feel? How do these perfumes fit into my life? And how do these perfumes help me, like, do they improve my life? Do they fit into my lifestyle? And do they make me feel like the person I am and the person that I want to be, okay? Do they help me achieve those goals? And if they don't, then they're not a curated collection perfume, okay? And I think that when you are curating a collection, you know, it's really about finding those perfumes that, once again, they scream who you are. And it's more than just, oh, these are my signature scents. It is more of that, these perfumes just help me feel a certain way, okay? I think a signature scent is sort of for those people where it's like, you just want one perfume. And that's wonderful, okay? Like, there's some times when I wish I could be like that. One perfume and I'm like, that's all I need. But I'm not like that. And so instead of one perfume, I'm gonna have a curated collection. And these perfumes, they all scream me and my personality in their own unique ways. Again, they don't all smell the same. You know, I have an orange blossom perfume and then I have a definitely not orange blossom perfume. And so what are the perfumes that are in your curated collection? Are you asking these questions? Are you asking these questions every time you're smelling a perfume? Because these are the questions that I'm asking myself. Does this perfume make it to my curated collection or not? And if it doesn't, that's fine, okay? That doesn't mean that I enjoy the perfume any less, but the perfume just doesn't make it to my curated collection and it won't be a repurchase. So I encourage you to either emulate, simulate, plug and play these questions into your curated perfume collection process, I'm going to say, and add your own questions. Add your own questions. Are there other questions that you're like, well, you should be asking this as well, Ellison? If there are more questions or more things that you're like, I feel like it really needs to, like, check this box off too, then comment those down below. I'd love to know what kinds of questions you ask yourself when you're curating your collection. As always, I love input and I love to hear what you guys are thinking and how you guys are sort of making your own collection and how you guys are approaching perfume in your own day-to-day life. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are interested in seeing more perfumes that give me that main character energy, they're not necessarily all in my curated collection, but these perfumes definitely give me main character energy. And I would highly recommend you watch this video right here. This is my main character energy video, so you should watch it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you oh so very much, and until we meet again, so long.